called A Firm Believer. So our queen that just passed away, Miss Cicely Tyson, on Oprah, she had an Oprah special. Um, some Rocky tea. Aaron Mack remembered in his late 20s, he was so tired of being a prude and not having sexual fun like everyone else his age. After a long debate, he decided that he would engage in the thought days of his past. That night, he had a dream in which he saw two dogs screwing in the street, fucking in the street. Look, and next, they got ran over by a car. Ooh, that's so tragic.
Man.
Aaron took this dream to mean that he should not reactivate his thought days. Good thinking. He rarely dreams in his sleep. So he takes his few dreams very seriously as a type of divine guidance, similar to that which Cicely Tyson stated in the video. Do you feel that you have ever received any specific, divine guidance on a matter in life? Did the guidance manifest in a dream? Something else? Or it says, please share. Okay. So I'm gonna put myself out on a limb. A lot of my friends think I'm always happy-go-lucky. I'm always happy. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm always people call me because I have this energy that bring people up. But there's been times I've suffered as and in black males or in our black community, we do deal with a lot of mental health issues. There's been times where people that don't know that I've suffered in silence. And I have a social worker and she's asked me, do you feel suicidal? And sometimes I often say that I do not because I feel like I'm stronger. But there was a dream that I had where I literally thought of committing suicide. And when I woke up, it was so scary for me. I said, I would never do that. I would fight. Divine guidance. I was just talking to somebody at the bar the other day, and he's 70 years old. And he was talking about he's a gay guy, and he had a lover for so many years, and he passed away. And he was talking about how his siblings had died, and he's the only one surviving. And I said, you know why? Because you had purpose. In my life, sometimes when I feel weak, I have to remind remind myself where I come from. And then there's days where I may come on this channel and I'm not feeling myself. But I have my new friends over here that do make me feel better. They encourage me, Troy, Aaron, Yuri. They all encourage me to do better. But there's days where I guess I self-sabotage myself and I have these negative thoughts. But I have to push myself to do better. And the things I've went through.
That's all right.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Fuck it. Okay. Look, at the end of the day, you have to fight. And my story and my testimony, people always said I had a testimony, is fighting in life. So my dream, a couple of dreams that I've had, it pushes me to do better, and I know that I have a purpose in life. Do you hear what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you may feel like I should have been dead and gone, but there is a God, and I'm gonna leave it at that because I ain't gonna cry in front of y'all. Anywho, next, take the subject.
Well, I'll take it away. So I'll give you some time to breathe. Just breathe. You did it. I've gotten specific divine guidance on matters in my life from people who are godly, divinely ordered to give that kind of advice, i.e., like prophets of God. There's been some things that's been manifest over my life, that's been spoken over my life that have happened or still are in continuation to happen. Because when God says it is so. And so there are some things to that. And I also have had visions. I don't want to say it's been dreams. I don't know, because it could have been a dream or just an actual vision, like a daydream vision. But I've seen my future, in a sense of some of the things that I've always dreamt of in my life. My heart, biggest desires in my heart. I've seen myself doing these things. Physically, I've seen these things happen. So, I think that God, or if you don't believe in the universe, speaks to you in many different ways, through many different and many different aspects. Whether it's whether it's a sign on the bus, whether it's something you read on Instagram real fast, whether it's someone calling you and saying, "Hey," So I think it's important to just pay attention daily to what's going on around you, and in the universe, and God speaking to you through the things around you. It's all it's all about the things you put out there too. Some of us are so negative and expect positive things to happen, but we put out so much negativity. It's important to be grounded in who you are, and as a person to understand energies are real. And especially now with COVID, the things that's been happening is people been by themselves, and because they've been by themselves, they've been dealing with a lot of things from the past that they normally didn't have to deal with. It was easy to sweep under the rug, but when you got all this time on your hand and in your face looking at yourself, you deal with a lot of things, like Rocky said, self-sabotage. So it's important to know that the only person stopping you is you, and that you can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it, and that do not let your past predict your future, because it's a past for a reason. And we do that in a lot of instances in life and things that we're going through. And remember, one more thing is that a lot of things we do in life is really, God told me a couple of years ago, is a temporary sacrifice for a long-term investment. You're born, temporary sacrifice for a long-term investment your parents take of you being 18 years old and moving out the house, right? Same thing, you go to college. Temporary sacrifice 4 years for the long-term investment of having a degree. Getting in a relationship, temporary sacrifice, start dating, getting to know somebody for long-term investment of ultimately being monogamous and being in that relationship with that person and being married. So, a lot of things we temporarily sacrifice for the long-term investment of what we want. So if you remember, if you ultimately know that right now, no matter what you're going through, no matter who you are, no matter where you are listening, that what you're going through is temporary and it's only a moment in time right now. It is not where you're going or where you will be. A kid, so don't allow your past to predict your future. Pay attention, and stay strong. You know, too much is given, much is required. You got a lot in your life that you want to do, a lot of things that we want to do, but remember, so all that you got going on, there's a lot that requires of that, and start with that as patience with yourself. So, yes, that's going to be my 2 cents. Yuri or Mac, anybody want to take it?
I just want to interrupt and say, Troy, I can't stand you. But anyways.
I'll go. So really quickly, my thing was explained, and yes, I do take dreams seriously when I have them, because I rarely have sleep dreams at night. One time, I remember I was driving, and I think I don't remember what state, but I was driving, and it was another one of those times of me being like, oh my gosh, it's so hard being a prude, oh, I wish I just want to go out and screw anything that walks like I used to. I'm wasting my time holding on to my my purity, well, kind of purity, but I'm wasting my time holding on to it, and I need to just give it up. And I was driving the car, and I heard mm, it seemed like I heard a voice tell me, Aaron, just be patient. And wow, even just thinking about it again is sort of getting to me. But I started bawling in the car while I was driving. I almost was like, do I have to pull over or what? Because I was just like, and I started talking to that voice. I was like, I'm trying to be patient. Anyway, Yuri. So all of that to say, yes, I do believe in divine guidance, and I believe that I've had it.
For me, I truly believe in dreams. I'm not very receptive, when it comes to dreams. I really have to be exhausted and really open in order to receive them. But thank God, my mother is very, very open. So a lot of things that I don't receive, my mother, she will call me in the wee hours of the morning or at night. And like I was like my identity was stolen as a child, and I had a lot of stuff against me, and I could not get anything in my name. My mom called me 3 o'clock in the morning. I had class at 7. My mom calls me 3 o'clock in the morning, and she was like, "You need to go ahead and write the governor and senator." She was like, "I just had a dream." And I wrote them. The governor act like he couldn't do anything. The senator, he went ahead and told me to, he sent me his paperwork. I signed over my rights to him. And once I signed over my rights, him and his assistant got me a new social security number. So, like, I would have never thought that was possible. Like, I thought the number you born with is the only number you get. But my mama, she pulled that together for me. And after that happened, I started trying to be more open. But my mom says it's because I have too many distractions in my circle that I can't receive. So, but whenever I'm in a relationship, it's always just me and whoever I'm dating. And so when it comes to my relationship, I receive a lot through my dreams. So I really believe in, you know, like being delivered message and guidance through dreams.
All right now, Miss Yuri G.
The Homo Talk Show on Verse TV.
It's live in effect, y'all. It's your boy Troy Weeks Music.
It's your boy Rocky, bringing you the Chicago Heat.
You already know who it be. It's your girl Yuri G.
Aaron Mack, and I have a bald head.
On Verse TV. On Verse TV.
On Verse TV.
Week 92.
On Verse TV.